The Chargers. Yeah, that'd be an interesting team to go up against.
Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, this is the National Football League.
Yo, welcome to the stream.
We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium.
They got us receiving, getting the ball first.
We're set for a good AFC matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and
I'll probably only be on this for a little bit today. I'm definitely going to put on the PS5 version. I haven't played that too much.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Uh-oh. If I would have cut out, we definitely could have maybe hit that one to the house. So my,
the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their
what I'm trying to accomplish this game is just to get more comfortable with this playbook. Even though it's pretty much an identical playbook from last year, I still want to, know what plays I definitely want to run playing with the Bills. What's going on? Welcome to the stream.
And another division title. Along the way, he threw for over 4,400 yards again and ran for 760.
I have a bad tendency to do that. What are we looking at? Looks like we're looking at cover 6. How one guy's dropped like that and the other one's back. It should be open underneath. Oh, Joey Bushel is coming fast. I should have just hit him underneath like I was going to. And it was cover 6.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now
come on, me, I gotta start trusting what I see.
What their second down call is gonna look like now.
I might have to put a double team on him too, because I feel like he's gonna wreak some havoc this game. Second and long. Gonna wait a second so Josh gets his energy back, which he did. Hopefully with this pass rush, we'll be able to slip this screen in there. We'll see how their linebackers play it.
Allen, they'll try and set up the screen. It's
yeah, we got a lot of that back. Good call.
7 there on the screen to set up a third down.
So it's like we lost 1 yard so far.
It can be a great time
got a spread.
To your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against him. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for him on third down.
Gotta go to my play post.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they
got one high.
3rd and 11.
I think we're gonna try to hit this out here. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Finally, official release of Madden today for PS4 and for the PS5. So excited about that.
And that's going to be incomplete.
The
all
over that.
There enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I gotta get more efficient on offense. That's been like that thing when I'm playing against computer. Against the user, I haven't really feel like I've been too bad. It's just like once I get a lead, I have to figure out what I want to do offensively. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, one more score will end it, but usually I end up messing up like that. But then I don't want to get too conservative either because I feel like the person you're playing is looking for that. So I just got to find a good balance.
It feels like hyperbole, but it's actually reality. In only 2 seasons,
my intention was to get on the online game, but I'm on the Wi-Fi right now, so I didn't want to take that chance of possibly a game dropping. Alright, this is just like how they were playing yesterday in this tight set. So hopefully we could, here we go, get a good handle on this. As a matter of fact, let me set this up like how I would set this up. So that looks good. Duke Johnson is probably who I'd want as my 3rd down guy. Who else do we have? Our rush players. We have Rousseau. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Von Miller, of course. Who's our inside guys? Wow. This would be a very interesting season. We're going to move Epinesa up here. I think that he will be better in those nickel sets. Let's see who else we got. 1 second, I'm trying to pop your comment up. Fantasy football. I'm not sure, to be honest. I usually don't play. In the 1 year I did play fantasy football, it didn't go that well. But after playing it, it's really, I feel like I can be alright in it, to be completely honest. I think the only weird thing about it is if someone did go up against the Bills, like I feel like I have to like root for that player to do well, but still want the Bills to win. Crowder. I don't know how much I like him. Let's look at the, so for anytime for slot, you always want to look at route running to see and how well they can catch in traffic and stuff. Like catching traffic, those are like the important attributes for me for them. So it's, I feel like even though he's a rookie, I feel like I would want to put him here instead. Yeah, I'm a Bills fan. Yep, for sure. And not just because they started doing well. I've been a Bills fan. I live in Buffalo, so I've been a Bills fan here for a while. It was probably like around the time when we stopped wearing those dark jerseys. Like we used to wear those dark blue jerseys. Like as soon as we switched over to those light blue jerseys, like around the time we got CJ Spiller, that was when I started to like the Bills more. Because growing up in Buffalo, originally I couldn't stand the Bills. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know they grew on me. Let's see for the cornerback, and from what Stevie Johnson days. Yeah, you already know. Why so serious? For cornerback position, I always look for the change of direction because usually, you know, with receivers, they're going to have good route running and stuff, so you always want to have good change of direction with them. Scott Chandler, the receiver, Freddie Jackson, you know, all those players. Tyron Johnson. They must have him in the slot, 'cause I don't see why. Yeah, I figured that would have had him in the slot. So I haven't took a look over the roster yet to see how our team is. So this is my first time actually looking and see like how I would set the team up. Marquell Lee. Personally, I like my linebackers like a little bit faster than that. So I'm gonna move Lee down. I'm gonna move Dotson up to our outside. And this isn't anything special. Like I'm not in like franchise or anything, but it's kind of, I do want to get used to these players. I'm kind of like stronger players than what we have here inside, but I think I might have to let it rock with them. Those guys are fine. Actually, maybe we can get Lee here. We'll see what our offensive line looks like. This should be interesting. Wow, Ryan Bates had a huge jump from last year. He was like, I want to say he was like a 59, if I'm not mistaken. He had a real low rating. But our offensive line isn't horrible, actually. I'm actually kind of a little bit surprised. Alright, I'm ready to go. Tavon Austin, I forgot that we had this guy. As a matter of fact, I think I would rather have him playing some slot. I didn't even realize we had him. So we're going to move him up. Crowder, just get him out of there. Yeah, I think we got to move him into the slot. Then move Crowder down. I'm not a huge fan of him. Yeah, we would got to I'd rather put the rookie down there instead of him. All right, let's go.
Over that same span.
So we got trio.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, the Chargers have a real interesting team.
Once more, here's Eckler.
Because they have a good running back, 2 good receivers, good quarterback. So, in terms of playing online, I'm surprised a lot more teams don't play. I mean, a lot more players don't play with them.
Herbert.
Come on, guys, let's make the tackle. That's all we got to do.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag
Watch everything inside. We're going to play here with Hyde. I don't think they're going to try over the top.
He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive
Short.
line. But once
Tight end again.
Nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
This might be a run up the middle.
Here's Herbert.
We gotta make that tackle. And catch it on the catch.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So base, for whatever reason, yo, computer has been like really giving it to me, regardless of who I'm playing.
Here's Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Actually, we'll fix that too. So, seeing I'm playing longer quarters, I'm probably gonna increase the injury too. If I haven't already, I might have done already. No, I didn't. It's like, I know it's like this for play now, so you know you obviously don't want your players getting injured in play now and stuff.
Now
but
following the completion,
you know,
we're gonna get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll check
I
on
don't
the
mind
status
it.
when we
If it
return.
happens, it happens. Just like how it does in real football.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
There we go.
And he'll be a couple
We got the
yards
first,
shy of the
but
red zone
we
here
felt
at the
it.
22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot
go out, he might
downfield
go in.
because he feels
They're giving
like
him a lot of space.
3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what
I'm gonna commit to the run here. If this is play action, we're done. Yeah, there we go.
They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
CPU's been running. I have to figure out a good way to stop trip sets. I'm not good at playing against trips at all. There we go. Come on. Let him feel it. He can drop one of those. Like I want it. We're going to try this. So we're going to go man and bring someone back. He's wide open. They just didn't hit him. There we go. I did that backwards. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to man up and way to make a play, Shaq. So against trip sets, I want to go cover 3 or something like that, but I want to make sure that this inside guy is covered since we're going to be outnumbered with cover 3. So this is match coverage here. So in cover 3 match coverage, just so you guys know if you don't know this, because match coverage is the way to go when anytime you're playing this game, especially for next gen. If you don't play match coverage, you're gonna get eaten up in the passing game all game. Yo, facts, yo. Yes. So pretty much, I'm not even thinking about starting franchise until that's fixed. But for match coverage, it's a combo coverage, so it's a combination between man and zone. So depending on what routes the offense run is how the defense is going to play it. So with this guy running a short route here, he's going to play it like regular cover 3. So he pushes them inside. That's why you see him start the trail and follow him, but he doesn't. He drops back to this receiver here, which I think that's one of the reasons why. Why he doesn't throw it. He could have obviously threw it short here. That was open, but it needed more yards for the first down. I think, yeah. So that would get him the first down, and he might have been able to fit it to the receiver up there, but that would have still been a tight throw with the cornerback here and it being a tight end. So we're able to get the sack there. Yeah, so a lot of people feel that, Sean. A lot of people feel that. That and the body types has been like the main thing. Some people like them, some people don't like them. But overall, I'd like that they changed the body types, but I do agree that they are really big. They're like huge. I'm not a huge fan of how big they are, but I do like that they made changes.
With 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm definitely not surprised that they didn't do that much with the next. With this gen.
You really don't want to do that.
What's going on, Ross? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. How are you doing? Thank you for asking that. I appreciate it.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get
yes, that's true. Some people, even though some people feel like nothing was done, I think a lot of it was gameplay stuff. But that's just me.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's
good, man. That's good.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it
yes,
inside.
Bro. Every player is like that.
6 yards
it feels like.
Last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I think it's only weird because there's some players who are small, and there's these other players that are huge. So me personally, I feel like it would be an easy change for them to do. I don't know if they're gonna do it or not.
Now his 4th team across an 8-year career.
Duke Johnson, I wonder. I'm gonna look at their weights and stuff. Like Duke Johnson, he looks like how he would have looked at Madden 22. Like he's super small, but when you look at Dev Singletary, he's huge. So I kind of want to know what's the difference in their weights. So so seeing that now, looking at this. See, I don't know, they might switch that because you just saw how small Duke Johnson was, and he's actually bigger in terms of his size than Devin Singletary. Yeah, I'm on next new gen too. Yeah.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
Yeah, new gen. I really like new gen. New gen is dope.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but
the last gen is good too, for sure. I actually like both games. That's why I ended up picking up both. I didn't expect to, but I like both games. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know if it's a height thing. I'm starting to think it's like a height. I think it's like the height and the weight because. He's taller than Dev Singletary, but he's taller and he's bigger than Devin Singletary, but he definitely doesn't look the same size. And probably, I'm assuming Josh Allen has to be like a lot bigger than Dev Singletary. Like he's 230, and I don't know. Like I don't know what's the weight and height combination that makes players look the way that they do.
From Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, for sure. You're playing with the 360 cuts. I've had some crazy runs on next gen so far. Like I was able to pop a kick return when there was like no space available, and I've been also able to get out of tight situations like in the run, like running inside zone and stuff like that. So yeah, the next gen running and is definitely dope. Nah, Devin Singletary is also a elusive back too.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
What the heck, Josh? What are we doing?
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over once again.
Yeah, Duke Johnson's obviously an elusive back, but so is Dev Singletary. So that's why I think it has to be something with a combination of the height and the weight that makes players look the way that they do, especially the athletic players.
Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The big play to start him out.
Quarters. Yeah, I don't know how great they play quarters.
Eckler now between the tackles.
Good tackle.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Tackled by A.J. Epinesa.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely have a better chance of returning kicks. That was one of my issues last year. It felt like it was hard to just get to the 25-yard line with how long it took them to get up to their top speed and accelerate. It felt like you could never accelerate at the rate that you wanted to on Madden 22 last year, but that definitely has been fixed this year for sure. Oh, we on that. Ah, come on, man. Push them back. Let's go. Make the tackle.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards.
I'm surprised.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
OBJ. I would like to see OBJ come here. Obviously, just being a Bills fan, I know that they've been talking about it, but I don't know if he'll come here or not. But Will Fuller, wow. I'm trying to think where would be like a good place for him to go.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
I'm not sure.
Isaiah McKenzie is back.
Like I wouldn't be surprised, like just like him teaming up with a big time quarterback like Mahomes or something. 8 out of 5. I would. That's solid. For you mean for next gen? You're talking next gen, right?
Comes out here, Charles. Remember they threw the interception last time out, but
for the 8 out of 5, or I'm not 8 out of 5, 8.5.
Sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now,
nice. Oh, you're what's going on, Alex? You're West Coast, right? That always messes me up when I see 9 p.m. Yeah, next gen solid for sure. But we also are getting I'm gonna get some updates too. So we'll have to see. Hopefully it's all for the good. Just knowing Madden, sometimes they do too much to the updates. So hopefully not this year for sure. Shout out. My girlfriend's brother lives on the West Coast, and it's like it was so interesting, like calling my family back on the East Coast, and they're like, "Oh, you're about to go to bed," and I'm thinking like, "Yo, it's like 6, 7 o'clock. We're just about to get it started. Go out, get some dinner and stuff like that, and they're getting ready for bed." So that's like one of the interesting things about being on the West Coast. But I liked it though when we visited last year. I would definitely consider moving out there.
And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
Yeah, the next gen tackling is definitely, I like it too. Like they did a good job with next gen for sure.
He went all the way into the end zone. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
But to finish up with that free agent question, wherever both of those receivers, they're going to go to where there's good quarterbacks for sure.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Like if OBJ went and did go back to Los Angeles, I wouldn't be surprised for sure. But I can see him teaming up with whoever there's like going to be a playoff contender as well as a top flight quarterback.
They had to punt it away this time, hoping to finish this
what
when
you say the tackling, what's wrong with the tackling in old gen? Just out of curiosity, like obviously it doesn't compare to what is in the PS5 version, but I always like to hear your guys' thoughts because there's like people who don't like things about the game, but I just want to know like what about it, like how come? Not saying like you're like right or wrong. I just like to hear your guys' thoughts.
But it's enough for a Charger first down. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Pick. Good defense.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's.
I think I was in match coverage here too, if I'm not mistaken. I was, but so for if you ever find someone who's playing match coverage, I'm going to do both here. So the way to beat match coverage, the 7 quarters here, is to run crossing routes like this. So if he was able to get it out quick enough, he could have probably hit him here. But these guys, but you see he's in a bind here because the crosshair and with the guy here, and it's like the same thing on this side. He has to choose. He just ended up throwing to the guy. It's funny, but if he just threw it a little bit sooner, could have had a completion. Got a feel.
Second down.
I feel you. Yeah, oh my gosh. If Green Bay got him, that would be crazy. I wouldn't be surprised. The Green Bay should probably like heavily be pursuing him.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
He's trying to scramble. Wow, okay, I did not expect that. He caught me with my eyes in the backfield.
Getting it to him in space.
I'm so when they get out the pocket, they're gonna run. I was not expecting him to throw that.
Up the middle with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was
having better safeties, they're able to get over there. Oh no.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And down inside the 15 he goes. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart.
Yeah, I can definitely feel you guys about the tackling though, for sure. I think mainly because last year, tackling from last year just gave me bad vibes. Like it definitely ruined it for me. It's better than this. It's better this year, but I understand what you guys are saying about tackling for sure.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting.
Yeah, I agree.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
He could definitely use some help over there.
On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Isaiah Spiller. A 3-yard touchdown.
Oh yeah, I forgot they picked up Isaiah Spiller.
Chargers have regained the lead.
I thought I heard Spiller, but I thought I was going crazy.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Isaiah Spiller capping things off with a touchdown run. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25.
Yes. The Packers defense is going to be, they're going to have a really good defense this year. I agree with that for sure.
This drive here beginning
and I know, like, Aaron Rodgers lost Devontae Adams, but I think after a couple of weeks of him just getting used to his receivers, they're going to be cooked. They're going to be one of the top teams in the NFC, I think. Yes, yep, for sure.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
4 yards remain for second down.
Let's see what we got here. We're gonna go. Let's streak him. Let's see, he might be covered too.
Here's Allen.
Oh, this man. There we go.
The throw on target to his receiver McKenzie.
To even there in my mind, I was thinking to hit the L2 to do a 360 cut there. But I would have definitely fumbled because he would have did a celebration animation. So I'll have to like be conscious of that. I think that'll probably be the only thing I have to be conscious about switching from PS4 to PS5 is cutting with the L2. He's pressing. They're both pressing. This might just be actually let's slant at him. Yeah, we'll slant him.
Allen now on first
got him.
down. Going deep for Diggs.
Here we go. I actually just did a video on that too.
Stephon Diggs, 54 yards.
Press quarters. So let's see what happened here with the safeties. Yeah, some people get the wrong idea about when they see cover 4, and it's depending on what cover 4 it is. Because a lot of people might have thought that, how come the safety came down like this? This is a glitch. But when you're playing any cover 4 quarters, the safety always has that inside guy if he goes 10 yards. So you see he went 10 yards here, it automatically turns to man. The outside guys, it's automatically man to man. So that's why he's in man. If you look at this guy, he's not going to come down on that inside guy because he didn't go the 10 yards. But he's not supposed to do this either. So after he sees he doesn't go 10 yards here and there's nothing that's coming his way, he should start to shoot over to the middle, kind of like if it was cover 3, and help out here. But he's just way too late. But at the same time, I don't know if the old gen is like if they have like the tools to have the players react like that, because safety play has always been like pretty bad. So even on this post route, that's why I pass let it up this way to keep it away from the inside and the defense. So I turned that post more into like a streak, and that's why he was running upfield. I just did a video on the way you could control your passes. So I'm happy that I was able to show that in real play.
And that makes it 14-10.
Oops.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
All right.
Turn here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
I was hoping to play online like I was saying, but
they head back onto the field. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdowns.
You have to wait now.
I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my
this is on all Madden.
God rest his soul. I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now, wanting to really take you on.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Football, the way he sees it. He wants a
go get him.
Kicking game.
That's fine though.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards.
This is where we got to make a play because his energy should be down from that hit. That's why you don't want your quarterbacks getting hit too much. Oh, come on.
after a pickup.
I might have to get. I might have to get him into the play.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release.
We're gonna have him cover the best. We're gonna have him cover the best route runner. Let's see. We're in trio. Let's go. I'm gonna have him pick up there. Drop him in the coverage.
Got inside and won that route in a big way.
Flushed out right. That's going to be caught.
He just has forever.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Here we go.
Looking end zone, but it's
that fear-monger.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up.
Let's go with Tampa 2. Let's go with cover 2.
As the first half winds
outside. He might try to run it now. Oh nope, they try to pass it again.
Herbert. This is touchdown Chargers. Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't know. We should try to press. I'm kind of, dang, 6 plays, 75 yards. They scored quick.
So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get
cover 1 or cover 3.
Into the locker room.
We're going to go 1. We got him. That might be a pick. That's my fault. I gotta lead that more to the outside. And we're about to give up more points and lose the ball at half. That's definitely the matchup I wanted too. I just didn't lead it to the. I didn't lead that to the outside.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their
So yeah, we're definitely going to need to get
a
stop at the beginning of the third quarter. They're gonna.
3 yards remain.
They should get this field goal, but I don't know. Maybe we can get a pick or a stop or something.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Pick that. Oh, you got to jump for that, Edmonds.
And down he goes.
He literally threw it to him.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Or do something. He just threw it over his head. Dang. We needed that one. It's all right, though.
Now it's Herbert.
Somebody. I'm going to get there quickly enough.
Justin Herbert.
At this point, we might. I don't want to even. I don't want to contain him. I feel like we got to put contains on him, though. At least one side.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And his point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And out
13 seconds, yeah. For I'm just gonna kneel this out, run this out. Oops. Yeah, you see me the button, the buttons are slightly different too, so that's why you see me hitting some of the wrong buttons sometimes in the menus and stuff.
Up the middle, and defensively they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run. And
we give up 24 points. I gotta fix my defense against CPU. It's horrible. And get him offense. We just gotta play better. I just gotta get better at the game.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Let's see.
All right, BG, thanks very much.
I almost got 200 yards passing, 85 yards. They're getting almost a first down every time they
EA Sports halftime report.
Move the ball. Kick it right.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
I have to figure out how to stop this.
They've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from
receiver
them in
to
the
the
second half?
two receiver side stuff. Even when I'm playing against users, I have a tough time stopping it.
And I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing.
Right.
If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Trey open. It's like the computer knows that I have trouble stopping this. I'm waiting for them to go spread, but they just won't do it. Come here. Let's go. You still got the first, but gotta let him feel it. Gotta let him feel it.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running on first.
That was a RPO. Just like whatever was the second option was, plus to not have been there.
Down stuff to put this
Go
offense in
close
precarious
flex.
position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
Here we go. Come on.
He's going to be stopped up quickly here.
You got to get a stop here, guys. Come on.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have a production means they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back
we're going to try to rush
just
here.
didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll get this out to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to
I briefly heard about it. Is it 11 games or something like that? Or what's going on with the suspension? Like I haven't really been on the NFL news yet today.
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack.
Oh my goodness, there's no way. And there's a face mask. 11 games. Wow. To be honest, from what he could have gotten, I would be okay with that. So they just have to, I mean, it's the majority of the season, but, you know, seeing that there's an extra game, if they can just, like, be okay and he can get acclimated quickly, they might be okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all from what he could have gotten, for sure.
Because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, you might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
He probably doesn't care about playing the rest of preseason anyway.
Not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play.
The only thing I wonder is, could he still be like with the team, or is he like suspended from the team too?
That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett.
Because if he could still be with the team and, like, you know, throw the ball around and stuff, but he just can't play, he'll be fine. But if he's like away from the team and everything, I don't know. I mean, he'll still be able to come back, obviously, but I feel like that's, like, tough, though.
Eckler is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That makes things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
How is he just wide open out here? That is crazy. What happened? Definitely caught cover 2. Oh, he just let him get behind. Like, he already passed him off. You didn't even have to follow him, to be honest with you. What happened here? I just think, I don't know, cover 2 just might be broken. I don't know what happened to it in 22. Like, it might just be broken. So I don't know how that play even happens.
Comes Dustin Hopkins to take this kick for LA on 4th down. This will be just a 21-yard
that actually would be a good idea.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Josh Rosen or somebody? I know it's like someone who's not viable.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take
at least like with Garoppolo, he
keep making it difficult for them to
he's like won some games. He just hasn't been able to, to take that next step.
Now they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half,
he's
and
also
get going.
won some
Make no
games
mistake
too,
about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Goodness, this rush.
This one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket.
This I'm not used to. Like, I'm used to just being able to chill back in Madden 22. I gotta get used to this rushing and being deliberate about my play calls.
Throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside.
But this, I don't mind. Having competitive games with the computer, because it hasn't really been like that.
Sure what you're doing.
Allen looks to throw on second down.
There you go.
It's complete to Tavon Austin.
Oh, there we go, Tavon.
Out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. A big change in field position.
Yeah,
40 yards on the catch and run.
I remember who he is because he played some time in New England too. When I think he played with when either him or Garoppolo went down with an injury. But I remember I remember him. I remember him from college too.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at
I can't remember which college he went to first, but I remember he ended up at I want to say NC State, where he transferred there. He was a pretty solid player.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown down.
Yeah, he was he won them a couple of games, I remember.
Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go.
It might just be I don't know. It might just be the system, man, that Belichick has.
On second down,
because I remember the same. It was kind of the same thing with Matt Castle when Tom Brady went down too. Like he was able to play well for a little bit, and he went to the Chiefs, and we really never heard of him again.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, we're going to cut this back to a 10-point game. All right.
In the Buffalo field goal unit.
It's only 3 yards though. I don't want to waste the time out because we might need him later.
The kick by Bass is good, and that gets him back within 10.
I probably should have went for that.
So the 3 points there, and CD that helps him inch a bit closer.
Partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
We can't give up any more points.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. LA readies for its next possession.
Right. I think what happened with Cam is after he went out with the COVID stuff, because those first couple of games he was playing well, but after he went out with the COVID stuff, and I think he already didn't have like a full I think he already didn't have like a full what's it called, like the OTAs and stuff, or like the before the season stuff. I think that he just came in. I feel like he did okay. I feel like he didn't do too bad. But after he came back from the COVID stuff, yeah, he hasn't really played that well. Even in when he came back to Carolina, he had that solid first game, and then it just went downhill from there. I think he just has too much wear and tear on his body right now from his first time in Carolina. They kind of ran him too much, and him him being the main runner, at the goal line and stuff, running over linebackers. I feel like it just taken over. It took over his body, unfortunately. The shots that he took.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard
to me it doesn't really it feels better than Madden 22 to me. Oh my goodness, they're just toasting me.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made.
Yeah, hopefully. The thing with Lamar Jackson though, he doesn't take the shots that Cam took. Like I feel like Cam like went head to head with linebackers, and he ran like those quarterback power plays. With Lamar, he's like a little bit more shifty and stuff like that, but he definitely, every time he runs, he definitely has a risk of getting like hit and getting injured. That's probably part of the reason why they don't want to like pay him big money, just because he's a liability. But honestly, they're gonna end up paying him regardless. They're not gonna not pay Lamar Jackson. I don't know like what's taking them so long to do it, knowing that they're gonna do it.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you.
Yeah, for sure. Totally different. Way different. It feels different. Everything's different about the next gen. It's not everything, but it's a lot different than current gen, I'll say. In a sense. I don't know, it just depends on how you look at it. Here we go. Because it's still Madden at the end of the day. It's still football.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves.
But if you're talking visually, yes, it definitely looks different.
In a big spot from the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
We got 24. We gotta put up a touchdown. We can't keep going for these threes. We gotta get a touchdown, a stop, and score again. Possibly, we could definitely do that. We'll get that done.
2 late touchdowns, or at least sent to overtime, does exist, but time definitely a big factor at this stage of the game is in their favor.
Yeah, for sure.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over, and last time able to get 3.
Yeah, this is definitely closer to
they mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
This is definitely closer to PS4 Madden 22 versus it being closer to the next-gen version of 23.
They don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie.
Yo, and people like don't have their own cadences and stuff like that. I wonder why they just can't like take it from game audio. I'm pretty sure they have license to all that.
The handoff. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And Diggs has it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Like, it's surprised that it's surprising that they wouldn't have all of that stuff in as soon as they get access to it. Like with the rookies, okay, like if they don't have their cadences and stuff, but I think after that first season, they should definitely have their the cadence in the game.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I feel like Josh Allen and his class, all of their players came in with their cadences.
Allen to throw once more. Being chased out left.
Oh, I didn't mean for you to take that hit, Josh. I tried to get down. Oh, he's about to be yellow or red. Yep. That's the only thing about old gen or last gen. Soon as quarterbacks get hit like that, it's a wrap.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
We'll go Dev.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
As of right now, no. That's kind of why I'm going to try to play an online game after this. But the only thing I've seen is the same stuff. Like, I haven't really seen anything super glitchy. Like, I've seen, like, the motion snap stuff, but other than that, no.
Singletary again.
But I think I've only played, like, I think I played, like, only 4, maybe at most 5 games online so far. But I haven't seen anything too glitchy, you know. But it's been a few days, so something might have like popped up. Actually, the glitchiest thing that I've seen in terms of plays is the field goal block from last year is still in the game. It's just instead of it being safe right, it's safe left now.
What now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
Which I'm kind of surprised that they didn't fix that. Like I know, like they, I know it's like last gen and all, but like there was like there's Gut Fox made a whole video on it. I don't know if he sent it to EA, but
you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
Still in trio. Oh my goodness.
Gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
Yeah, that's my
is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with
that's my goal, is to figure out how to stop the three receivers to one side.
And from the 25, they work this to the 20.
Yeah, animations are about the same. There's a few new animations that I've seen, but for the most part, they're pretty much the same animations. One thing that's changed is the whose guy is this?
Drop this one off to Eckler.
One thing that's changed is the players don't fall forward like they did in 22. I'm sorry. You know what I think I'm doing and why these players are, why he gets so open? Let me see. Does he ever even try to get off? I think I'm hitting
for a Charger first down.
My right stick too hard, and it's sending it's sending him, and I don't want him to send him. I feel like that's why I'm giving up a lot of plays. Let me see. I'm gonna try to be a little bit softer with that.
He's got Allen, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
yeah, for sure.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards.
Hopefully, you know, by next year they're a little bit easier to find. But the PS5 has been hard to find for everybody. Like I ended up just getting, even for me, I ended up just getting lucky because it was an app that I was using. I don't remember what app it was, but it lets you know like anytime the PS5 dropped. I just ended up getting lucky, and at a local Target I was able to get mine. But trying to get them online was like literally impossible. Like I tried at I didn't go. I should be a little bit more. I should have been a little bit more. I should have been a little bit more clearer. I should have been a lot clearer about what I was talking about. So for me to get my PS5, I went to my local Target app, and they had them at the local store. Like, but in terms of like trying to get it from like a Amazon or Best Buy and getting it shipped to me, like yeah, that wasn't happening. Like I think by when I went to Best Buy, the .com it just ended up crashing, and then by the time I got to Amazon and tried to like cash out and stuff, like it was like an error. So.
Forced out to his left.
Oh my goodness! It's like he literally waited for me to move. The quarterback play I can say is like a lot better. The only thing I just wish is they threw the ball downfield more. But shoot, they don't have to if they're able to move the ball like this. I don't even know if I should blitz. Yeah, I'm definitely blitzing here.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler, and he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 63 yards on the ground for him so far.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this
right,
situation,
okay, yeah.
Should be in no hurry to run a
I can
really
see that.
Fast. Let the clock wind down.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's second and
like
one.
the way that they did it here is because ironically I actually had COVID at the time when I should have probably tried to actually I don't know what, I'm not really paying attention, but here when I got mine, I actually had COVID at the time, and the way that they did it was they gave you like a ticket. They gave you a ticket number, and it was like a pick up and drive. Like we weren't allowed to go into the store and get it. Like they gave us a ticket number. We had to be at like a certain spot, and they just dropped it off to us.
But this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Oh, that's just a hold somebody.
Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
There's still no time left. It's like the only way, not the only way, but I'd have to get a stop here, block the kick, and score.
This is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
On third down, here's Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, I'm actually surprised that I don't know if that was Madden or if he just did that. He kind of, instead of trying to score, he got to the middle of the field for his kicker. That's pretty interesting.
3 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, that's crazy.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot.
Like even with my PS5, they actually held it for me too, which I was a little bit surprised by that. Like so, I ended up like, for example, like I think I got my PS5 on like a Tuesday, but I didn't end up picking it up until that Friday when I knew I was clear from COVID or from the virus. I don't know if I'm allowed to say COVID or not. It's like a flag.
So you know we're not going to exactly move it
Dang,
over there
man.
yet. It can be
some luck too.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
All right, we're definitely not gonna go with the Hail Mary. Actually, no, Hail Mary isn't bad on current gen, but next gen, yeah, not the play. But we have to get closer if I'm going to use that play.
You don't make up for what is
Let's
happening
try
in
it.
the game in this sequence here. Maybe a hand.
Yeah.
This is intercepted.
Oh
And
my
that should do
goodness.
it. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
I could not get a win against
And the
computer. I don't know
Chargers
why.
come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game
Right,
is
for
now
sure.
officially over.
I would like
So
to see
this
them
one's over. It's in
add
the
all
win
that
column for
aesthetic
the
stuff
LA
like dancing and
Chargers.
that stuff.
And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all.
Only held
and
100
they
and
go
then
on to
after that
victory.
first
They
come
look
for
like a
sure.
smooth operation
Wow.
in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the
66.
football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense.
He was
Special
30 for
teams
35.
right there with them. That's
Yeah,
the
I'm
type of
definitely
game
gonna
where
have to like
coaches
get
gotta
in the
really
lab and
love
figure out how
value.
to
When they show the
stop
film,
computer.
that's
Let me see. I'm gonna try to play an online game. Hopefully it doesn't lag. But I don't know. Sometimes like when I'm playing on Wi-Fi, like it's fine. Other times like it starts to lag and stuff. We start for 2 weeks. Right. So they don't. So oh, you said until 2023. Yeah, that is pretty weird. Where we sign up? Yeah, that's something I definitely would not recommend. Do not pick up like the people who like buy multiple ones and like sell them for like twice the price or double it and stuff like that. Yeah, don't pick those ones up at all. What's going on, big man? Did you see the trailer for 2K today? How are you excited for that? Yeah, when I saw the stuff for the My NBA stuff, that stuff is looking real dope. I don't know what they're gonna do for the PS4 since it's still my league. Hopefully they have something similar to that. But yeah, the trailer today was like had me pretty excited. But yeah, definitely the people who resell them for 1K and stuff, don't pick those up. I would not recommend it. Even I know like not Amazon, Walmart had like the bundles, like you'll get like for like $700 you'll get the system, like maybe like a headset, like a cheap headset, like a game you don't want to play and stuff like that. And even here, I think I had a chance to get multiple PlayStations and stuff like that. But if I did do that, I definitely wouldn't like resell them for like a enormous price like that. Like if I think I was to resell it, I made like, you know, maybe like $50 more like that, so I can make like a little bit of profit, but I wouldn't go overboard like, you know, $1,000 or anything. I think that's just ridiculous. And even now, like, it's not, to me, I don't even think, like, for the games that I play, it wouldn't be worth it to even pay that.
The banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills.
But I have to get this
Cincinnati Bengals.
I have to tell you guys this app. I have to see if I still have it on my phone, to where it tells you like when the PS4 releases are. The only thing is you have to be like by your phone, and you have to like be on it.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Me personally, I still play my PS4, so I don't know. The only thing with GameStop, I always feel like they try to rip you off sometimes. You have to like kind of go there at the right time. So we're looking at press coverage, possibly. He's on that safety there. So we're gonna, I don't know if he's blitzing or not. I gotta see how he's gonna play. This is, actually he's not blitzing. He wouldn't do that. This is zone coverage for sure. I'm like almost positive. People do that all the time. Oh no, that was man.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Like they like play press, but they don't actually press. See, like it looked like zone. People don't. He doesn't have the players to do that.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people, and right away,
yeah, it kind of depends. For me, for trading in like my system, like getting like being a little bit older, like I would have probably done it like younger, like, oh yeah, let me trade my system in to you know, it's an extra whatever. But after thinking about it, it really doesn't make sense for like, because of what you paid for the system and all the games and stuff. Like the value, obviously you're not going to get the same value back, but you might as well just keep the system because it doesn't, you know. That's if you play it. For me, I still play my system. So, but if not, if you're not going to play it, I guess like it does make sense. But a lot of companies, like they try to, like, for what you pay, it just doesn't make sense to like give the money back, even if it is going toward something like that.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to
giving me the run.
300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant
okay, Dev.
And he gets it inside the 30.
I hope so.
Just shy of the 30.
Actually, I hope that update drops tonight at 12 Eastern.
Couple of nice carries back to back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, to be honest, PS4 still has a lot of life left. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess the PS5 is pretty good, but I feel like it won't be until like next year where I'll feel like I will want to really play my PS4. I mean PS5. Like, even if I didn't have a PS5 right now and had my PS4, like, I'd be content with that. Like, I still have games in my library that I haven't played yet, so.
Solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity. And the only thing they don't have so far,
this might be cover 3 again, because this is like the same thing that he did before. Touchdown. That was actually press 1. I'm surprised he pressed 1 with that guy. He tried it. See, playing against users, I could like move the ball easily. It's just playing against computer. I don't know what it is about their defense. It's usually the pass rush. Like, I don't know. Playing against the user, it's a lot easier to navigate and see what they're doing. But I'm gonna get playing against the computer. Like, there's no way like I'm gonna just keep losing games to the computer like that. Let me see. I have my so with my PS4, I ended up getting a PS4 Pro. So let me go back. So I had the original PS4, and it stopped. So I realized it stopped. It like just started turning off on its own. So I had to end up actually fixing the PS4. So I had to open it. I had to clean it. So what was the problem was there was just so much dust in the game. So I had to clean it out. And once I did that, it was working fine. And I had my PS4 since not the first set of PS4s that came out, it was the year after. So I think I got mine in 2016, I want to say, and it still worked fine. So I still have my original PS. Give me this. So I still have my original PS4. Like I haven't had to like trade it in or do anything like that. It just ended up getting super dusty. But after I cleaned it out, it worked fine. It was quiet and stuff. The only thing that ended up doing and why I got the Pro was because I messed up something with. He blocked me. Oh, but it got the pick 7. That's supposed to be a pick 6. But what ended up happening was the what was it? It's like the not the Wi-Fi, but the like my wireless connection with my controllers are like all messed up right now because I didn't connect the thing back correctly. So I have to be like right on top of that. I had to be like right on top of that system. Oh no way! I should have just knocked that away. I did. Let's go. He's out of here quick, man. See, I wish my computer games were like that, yo. Like, playing against a computer, I just can't get a win against them. That's another reason why I haven't played a lot online either, because I'm trying to, like, get playing against a computer down. It's like, so when I get in my franchise, I don't just lose games against them. So this guy, he wasn't too bad. He wasn't too good. So, there's not that many people playing this game. If he's ranked, if he was ranked 455 for sure. So on hold on, PS5 for 9 years. Wow. I mean PS4 for 9 years. So Alex, do you have your original PS4 from when they first dropped? I know I feel like there was an issue with those like first set of PS4s that came out, and yeah, I know I had mine. Hold on, I feel like I've had mine for a while. I never really counted the years. I remember Madden 15 was like one of the first games I had, or no. Actually, I did have 25, but I didn't get it when it first came out. I'm sorry. I didn't say talk about the defense yet. Yes, I feel like the defense is a lot more responsive. For sure. No, I'm not surprised it lasts that long, to be honest. These systems actually hold up very well. But with the defense, yeah, I feel like it's a lot more responsive for sure. It's just the only difference is playing against the computer. You have to, if you're playing on Madden, you have to make adjustments. Like let me see. It'll probably be good to. I'll show a quick in practice mode before I jump into another game. Learn to play. Another thing about this that was an issue last year. I know this is like a real like petty thing. The menus like this, the UI here. I like that they fixed this because last year they had it to where Ultimate Team was always in the front, but now it's like whatever you are playing is what's in the front. I don't know why this is in the front. Maybe I hit it. So like when let me see if it's, do you just have to go into it, or do I have to actually play now? So like, see how I went into play now and it's the thing in the front. I like that. So like if I'm playing, I don't have to like go over to play now. It's just like right there. So it's whatever your last thing was playing. I know it's something that's real small, but stuff like that is I went into the skills trainer. I didn't mean to do that. But Like I can appreciate stuff like that. Something like that's real small though. But like there was a ton of times when I was playing Madden 22 and I always went in the Ultimate Team. I'm like, dude, I don't play Ultimate Team. Why is it the first option? It's kind of like they're like I think they did that on purpose. So like for the people that are they accidentally click on it, it's like, well, I'm already in here now. Like let me like see like what this Ultimate Team is about. But I used to be so pissed last year hitting Ultimate Team by accident. 60 back then, no. Graphics. Yes, for sure, for sure. Yeah, so I had a so I ended up having I wish I would have kept all my systems that I had. I just would have had like I just would have had to find somewhere to like put them all. But I ended up buying a 360 and because we ended up getting PS3 at the time, but with the PS3 compared to 360, 360 blew the PS3 out the water. Like the PS3 started to catch up. I mean, in terms of their multi-platform games, I should be a little bit more specific. Because PS3 definitely did have some bangers in terms of like their exclusives, but the multi-platform games like Madden, 2K and stuff like that definitely went to the 360. Like 360 was like a solid console, and when I played it, I was like, yo, 360 actually isn't that bad. So, but yeah. Let's see. Can you? Yeah, for sure. I was gonna go into practice mode anyway, but so yeah, I could definitely showcase the Steelers. No problem. Hopefully, so are you so Nate, are you a Steelers fan? Is that your team? If so, who do you think how do you feel about the quarterback situation? Do you want the rookie to start? You think they should start Mitch? Like what do you think about it? Anytime like when I think of the Steelers, I always think of like, you know, gritty, ground and pound, great defense. Ah, Pickens, yeah. Good player for sure. Yes, yeah, 360 for sure. PS2 to me, if I had to pick like my two favorite consoles of all time, or if I had to pick some of my favorite consoles, I don't know if I could pick my like no order. I don't know if I can have like a number one, but I definitely would have to say the PS2 for sure. The N64 was one as well. Those are the two that I would pick. I'm trying to think of like my PS4. I definitely enjoy my PS4 for sure. Yeah, those would be the two. I didn't have the 360 enough to like put it on my list, but 360 I can already tell was a banger for sure. Do you think Kenny needs to start? Yeah, just get him in there. Well, I saw some gameplay of him too. It seems like they just want to run the ball when I pick the random play. Not bad. They need to get the ground game going this year for sure. I know it was a while like when they were going through like a plethora of running backs and stuff like that. To be honest, I thought that it might have been 2 or 3 seasons ago. When they started, they had the real hot start, and just out of nowhere they just fell off. I think Roethlisberger ended up hurting the shoulder or something like that. But that season, like they were undefeated. I thought they were gonna finish a lot better than what they did. Like the Steelers, are always a team that's going to be competitive, regardless. So even like with they have like a quarterback situation where they don't really like know, they're still going to be competitive to me. Face reveal. I don't have a camera to do one, unfortunately. Like I would like. I don't have a problem like showing my face. Like I'm trying to think. I don't know if I have any videos of my face on this channel, but yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's definitely the situation with Mr. Trubisky. It's like that for any time they have a rookie quarterback. And you already know the fans are going to be like, if he plays any kind of not solid, like I don't know. I feel like even if he plays okay, they're going to be like, well, if he's just playing like that, we can get that same. I thought it out. We can get that same production from Kenny Pickett, and he can get the experience. I think it usually just depends on the it depends on like the situation. Like some people or some teams, they want their young quarterbacks to sit like how Mahomes did, but other teams they just want them to be thrown in the fire. Like it's definitely a different era from like when Aaron Rodgers, that class came up. Like they don't want the quarterbacks to sit anymore. Like they want them to play right away. But the offenses were a lot different then too. So they had, in my opinion, I felt like back then the offenses, the quarterback had to adjust to the offense versus the way it is now. I feel like they try to find a quarterback that fits the offense that they try to find a quarterback for that. They try to find an offense for that quarterback versus it being the other way around. The quarterback having to adjust to what the offense is doing. Yeah, they do. Actually, thinking about it, I don't know why the Steelers. You just like, thank you for bringing that to my attention. But usually they do. Like I don't know why the Steelers don't have one. To be completely honest with you, because teams do have the custom quarterback jerseys, but it's kind of weird that the Steelers don't. I know that when I was throwing around with the Bills, I know Josh Allen has one. And I'm pretty sure when I was watching a video with what's this guy's name? With Lamar Jackson, I'm pretty sure that the Ravens have it too. Offensive Rookie of the Year? I'm not sure, man. There's a ton of good rookies. Yeah, they do, but I don't know why. I'm not sure why they don't have them. I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna go into with another team real quick to see, but I definitely want to bring some. Like, there's like a couple things that they're like little things maybe to some people, but I definitely want to bring that to the attention. So let's look at. We're gonna look at the Packers first, and as you see, that's the practice right there. You can see some of the teams have it if you're looking at the video here. Like Josh Allen, he has his. Matt Ryan has his. So it's interesting that they don't have one. But let's go to Green Bay and see. I'm in skills trainer again. That's a bad habit. Tyquan Thornton. He's not a bad player. I think that the only thing with him, I don't know if he's gonna like the way that go Pat go for sure. But the way that the Patriots run their offense, I don't know how many touches he's gonna get. Oh, Panthers. Yes, they are. Are you saying that that's how they are in real life? Are you saying that, or are you asking? Or are you telling me that? Oh, let's go to them. So for me, I don't think that the it's I don't think that the okay, nice, okay. So what about those yellow ones? Are those made up, or do they wear those ones too? Yeah, so Rodgers has his, but we're more specifically talking about the quarterback. Like isn't there something specific for the quarterback? Like doesn't he get his own red jersey? Yeah, so I'm not surprised that the I don't know, cause it's pretty authentic. So he might just not get one. But I'm kind of surprised by that. And I appreciate that command for checking for me. Okay. Oh, you were teammates with oh, that's dope. You were teammates with him in high school? Higher upside? That's a tough question. I think I'm gonna go with Watson, but okay, dope. Thank you for telling me that. Oh yeah, that's super dope, Nate. I didn't know that. It's always cool to you know, hear the stories from you guys and see to see a situation like that where you were able to play with someone in the NFL. I always wonder, like, those guys, do they know they're gonna make it? Are they like jerks in high school, or are they like cool at that time? But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Watson. I think Romeo. I think that Romeo, he's gonna have like a solid career too. I don't know. With the rookie receivers, you just never know. Oh, that's cool. It's nice that he was a humble guy. You just never know, man. Some guys, I feel like they just like a Spencer Rattler. Like, I could never imagine being his teammate. Like, I remember watching him on QB1, and I was like, yo, this guy's definitely a dick, yo. Like, why would anybody... Like, he is talented, great arm, but in terms of his character, he has a horrible character. Like, I could have never imagined playing with him. But, yeah, with the young receivers, you just never know who's gonna emerge and become like that next guy. You just don't know. Especially like with passing in the way it is now. That's what I want to see. I want to see who's gonna emerge for Aaron Rodgers and become that guy for him. Or are they just gonna have an offense where everybody touches it? I'm leaning more toward the latter, where everybody touches it. But you know, either way, I think that the Packers are gonna be fine this year. No, I'm not a Packers fan. The look, me personally, I don't mind the bigger players, but they definitely are way too big though. Like, I like the fact that they made an attempt to change, have the different body types in the game, but at the same time, they definitely need to tone down the body types. Like, they are Like some of the players are way too big, and it doesn't make sense for why they are too big. Like I don't know what the formula is for players to become that size. I think it has something to do with the height in comparison to the weight, but some players' sizes are completely wrong. Like they don't look like themselves at all. Hopefully that's something they can fix. I do like that they try to fix and have different body types in the game, but they definitely have to clean it up for sure. Yeah, for sure they do look like they look like blitz players. Favorite college football team? That's a good question. There's a lot of teams that I follow, so I'm not sure. I'll just, you know, say the hometown Buffalo Bulls, but I do follow a lot of the big time teams. When I was younger, my favorite team was Florida, though. That's the team I always follow. Like the Florida teams I always follow. Miami, like I missed I wasn't really watching it when they were like really good with all the players that came through there, but I always follow the Florida teams, Florida State, like Florida State, Miami. I always follow those teams, the SEC teams, Bama, of course. These aren't my favorite teams. These are just the teams like I always follow. When I follow Clemson too, like the big teams like that. I always like to see Notre Dame, another team. I don't know, it's hard to say. My LSU. Well fed for sure. Right, for sure. Yeah, and yeah, if you guys like Madden 22 at all, you're gonna like this game for sure. Like it's real similar to me. I think it plays different. It just depends on what you're looking for in the game. A lot of people think it feels and plays the same, and it does have some of the same aspects to it. But I think it plays different, and I think it plays a different enough to where I wouldn't have mind picking it up. As you see, I ended up getting the full version of the game. I had the PS5 version too. Eventually, I'll start playing that, but I've really just been on this. LSU, yo, minus LSU. Nothing wrong with LSU, man, for sure. Nothing wrong with them at all. I'm waiting for them. I thought that they would have been able to, but it's so hard with the SEC too. I feel like you can have a decent season in the SEC, and you'll get fired as a coach. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the Terps. Yeah, that was a team. I always liked their Miami too, hometown team for sure. They always have some crazy jerseys. That's why I wish that they would have like a really good season. USC. Yep, I used to. That was another team I used to follow a lot. Like when Reggie Bush was there, and a little bit after, like when Mark Sanchez was there and stuff. After they had the sanctions where they couldn't go to the bowl games for a while, I feel like that's when they started to fall off and stuff. But yeah, USC always had like some good players there. Should you purchase the game? I don't know, man. It's tough for me to say. I like the game, but I don't want to be the person that says it's a yes or no purchase. Because originally I was saying, like, you know, if it was up to me, I would wait, but I don't know. I didn't wait. But at the same time, I'm not upset with making the purchase either. I feel like 23 is gonna be a good year for Madden. But then again, it's like that every year too. I feel like if they can just fix the little things like the free agency stuff, that's an issue, and just continue to like touch up the game, give the PS4 people give the PS4 gamers like the aesthetic stuff, bring the gritty into the game, bring all the new uniforms into the game, add in the new equipment and stuff. I feel like PS4 will be pretty solid. Overall, you're not going to see too many not game breaking, but too many like game-changing updates to the game. So like it's real similar to Madden 22, but I feel like it's way better than Madden 22 for sure. Like the defense, I feel like the defense alone is one of the things that's changed in the game for sure. Oh, good defense. Yeah, for sure. Definitely like gather information. If you can, I always recommend people to play the if you don't mind spending the $5, I recommend people to play the trial version of it to see if they like it and see if it's worth it. But yeah, I definitely don't recommend just blindly purchasing it, you know. But it's hard for me to say, like, it just depends on, to me I think it depends on how much you play the game, for sure. Oh, it's about time. Probably is everything done? Is the soup done? Oh. Yeah, when are you eating dinner? When are you eating? Now? When? Alright, so when the salmon's done, I got you. I'll come when the salmon's done. Alright, so yeah, I'll wrap it up. Yeah. Sorry guys, talking to the lady. I already know how that goes. So let me wrap up these few questions and I'll be on a little bit later. Or wrap up the few things that you guys are talking about. If you guys want to see me get on the PS5 version, I can definitely do that. I might get on the PS5 version tonight. Cause I'm not a master of the read and lead stuff. Like I have a good idea on it, but it's certain passes that I'm not comfortable throwing yet. Like throwing the streak on cover 2. Like I still can't lead it to the sideline yet. I've been throwing a lot of picks, just throwing it to the safety. Like I haven't been able to throw it away from the safety yet. But we'll get it down. And another thing that's different with that system is it's not. I just have to get used to like just tapping the button and moving like moving the reticle. I think so. I think that they're gonna add. I think they're gonna add all that stuff in. I think they're waiting for the okay from like I think it's just like technicality stuff. So the screen that I scored on, that was a bubble screen. If you were talking about that one. That was like a few plays. That was like a little bit ago. Well, that's not a bad deal for the Series X for sure. Yeah, I can. So I'm about to hop off for a little bit. I gotta have dinner with my girl. You know, definitely. Game's important, but you know she's the most important right now. And you know, but I'll be on a little bit later for sure. So, ranked match with the Packers. I think I played one yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. But I can get some gameplay in with the Packers for sure. Try the. Nice. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe by fall. That's crazy. That's her nickname too. Believe it or not, Tiger. So it's funny that you said that. But yeah, the new physics engine, field sense, all that stuff is super dope on the next gen stuff. But hopefully by fall, maybe the PS5s they'll have like a way to get them out more. Like maybe like another PS5 will come out, like the Slim or something, or like how they always with PlayStation, they always have the multiple consoles. Like even for the PS3, they had the Slim and the Super Slim. So before I ended up getting my PS4, I think I ended up getting it for Christmas that year. I ended up purchasing a Super Slim, and even like with those consoles, you have to realize too, like they usually get better as the cycle goes on. So even though like the next console might be coming out, with PlayStation they always like put out those other consoles and stuff like that. So that was one of the reasons why I got the Pro, because I was able to get a good deal on it too. Eventually I'm gonna fix the original PS3, the PS4 that I have. It works fine. I just have to reconnect the wireless controller thing. Yeah, the 2K. Oh, let's try to get 2 this year. You mean 23? I'm assuming. Yeah, so 2K23 is gonna be crazy this year, for sure. Yeah. I don't blame you. If you were to switch over to Xbox, for sure. Yes. So yeah. So if I were you, if you could find the PS5, I would definitely try to do that, since the games do transfer over. But I mean, you could always keep your PS4 too, and do it like that. But this will probably be my last play. That's a good way to end it. We'll end on that touchdown there. Create a. Hold on. What's the guys want? Right. Create a legend in what game? In 2K? You mean? But yeah, I'm gonna try to. Whenever I find this that app where I got my PS4, I'm gonna put that 2K23. Nice. I'm gonna put that app in the chat. Every time I stream, I'm gonna make sure you guys know, cause you might not be able to get the ones that are online, because so many people are trying to get them, like from Amazon or like when Best Buy puts them up. But they also have a filter where you can find it where your local stores get the PS4s in, or get the new consoles in. The next time I stream, I'm gonna have that app for you guys, so you can like figure out when the PS4s drop. Even if you don't get them right away, at least you'll have the apps for, the PS5s. At least you'll have the app to see like when the console you're looking for is dropping around you. For sure, yeah. But that's my time, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be on a little bit later. Thank you for stopping by, commenting, talking with me in the stream. But I gotta wrap it up. So I'm not really sure when I'll be back on, but I'll be back on sometime today. But thanks for watching, guys. That's it. KZ Classic 7 signing out.